You guys like the impermanence of life? You want to talk about that? That top is nice. Thank you. It's the last one I'll ever get from Forever 21, so we gotta cherish it. This is the first time I'm ever wearing it, so it's like it's brand new. Even though Forever 21 went out of business like a month ago. Over a month ago. They did? Yeah, dude. Hell yeah, they did. Okay, again, I gotta... Hold on. Forever 21. There's no more stores, I'm like pretty sure. Do they still exist online? Their website still looks chill online, but let's see. Everything on their website is like expensive as fuck. I don't know why. Did somebody buy Forever 21? Because this doesn't look right. Do these prices look right to you? For Forever 21? Because I don't think so. Also, these models look weirder. Did they get bought out or something? Because I don't know. These are not correct. I never shop there. Well, these prices are not right. Like, okay, maybe $20 for that. That makes sense. A lot of these being like $100. I've never seen Forever 21 be $100. Anyway, whatever. There's a store that's just like, it just opened in the mall kind of near me. Closed. It was there for maybe 6 months. Closed. Yeah. Anyway, that's where I got this top. And now it's gone. Ripperoonie. Tariffs? You think so? I don't know. Whatever. I buy most of my clothes at Walmart. Oh my god. Why would you say that out loud? No, it's okay. That's fine. Clothes at Walmart don't fit me. To be fair though, when I last checked Walmart, I was pretty underweight because I had just gotten out of a pretty fucked up relationship. So anyway, I wasn't eating very well. So I was really underweight from the stress and stuff. And I went to Walmart to try to find jeggings because I was told that they had jeggings that are very tight because they're leggings, but they look like jeans because I couldn't fit into any of my pants. I had no pants. I could not wear pants outside because I couldn't find pants that fit me. So we went to Walmart and then I started sobbing in the dressing room of the Walmart because even the jeggings didn't fit me. So I have not shopped at a Walmart since then, and I didn't buy anything when I went because their extra small jeggings did not fit my body, and that made me very depressed. More than I already was, because that's what I went there specifically for, because that's what Reddit told me to do, because I couldn't find anywhere that had pants that fit. So I am a bigger person now. I am a healthy weight now. I'm back at the weight that I was before that happened. I think at the time I was like 96 pounds or something. It was crazy. And I'm now 10 pounds heavier than that, maybe 12 or 15 even. I wouldn't need to shop at Walmart for things like that, but yeah, I couldn't fit into what they had, so I'm not gonna buy stuff from Walmart, I don't think. Tariffs, absolutely. I've been watching the trends on various items for the last 2 months. It's absolutely that. You think so? But Forever 21 closing, I don't think that was a tariff thing, was it? I'm gonna Google it. Did Forever 21 close because of tariffs? Question mark? The tariff loophole blamed for the collapse. Okay. Tariffs may have played a role, but the closure was driven by a combination of factors: increased competition from foreign fast fashion retailers, rising costs, and evolving consumer trends. So I think it closed because of Shein, to be honest. That sucks. To close all US stores. Sad. Shut down all 354 stores. Wow. What an era. An era is gone, you guys. And also my hair is not curling the way I want it to. Shein, Uniqlo, etc. Forever 21. Yeah, pretty much. Forever 21. Ripperoonie. But yeah, I got this top there. I miss Forever 21 already. I do. Most of my clothes are from Forever 21. I don't like Shein because I can't try it on and a lot of shit doesn't fit me. My thighs are not thick enough for the waistline that I have, which you'd be like, oh, cool, so you have a thigh gap. I do, but that's not great because they put a lot of extra fabric where your thighs are, the top of your thighs specifically, because they think my thighs would fit that if I'm the size of pants that I am, but it doesn't. So then all that extra material just kind of bunches up where my crotch is, and then it looks like I have a camel toe all the time because there's just extra material there. I don't like shopping online because I feel like that happens far too often to me with clothes. It's actually mostly the clothes I thrift. I think it's because people do have thicker thighs that originally had the clothes, and then the material is now shaped to that, and then yeah, it just whatever. So, but because I run into that problem a lot, I don't want to buy clothes online. I'm also hella short. Every time I buy pants, I gotta be really careful because they've been doing this thing where they put like 5 extra inches at the bottom of the pants, and I get you're supposed to cuff them, I guess, but they're like wide pants, so I don't understand it. Maybe I'm just not Gen Z enough for that, but yeah, so that kind of is a bummer because I always like trying on the clothes of Forever 21 first. They had cool clothes for men as well, so I liked it. Yeah, Josh was a big fan of Forever 21. Well, this was a cute little conversation about clothes. We don't even have Uniqlo where I live. I don't know what my replacement for Forever 21 is gonna be. There's this place called Ever, which I thought was just like a one-off store here. I was in Texas and I saw one. I was like, holy shit, they have an Ever here. That's crazy. So anyway, so I guess that's not unique to me. But they have one of those websites where you can't shop off the website. It's just like, visit our stores. And that's all that's on the website with a couple of pictures, you know? It's an okay store. It's a little more expensive. It's where I get my dresses from, though. It's very fancy dresses. They're very cute clubbing wear, and even just like ball gown dresses, too. Do you have a seamstress? No, I don't have a seamstress. What the hell? Do I look like I'm made of money bags? A seamstress. I've never had anything be hemmed for me ever, unless it was like my mom when I was like 12. Let me show you guys that. Let's jump over here. Ever store. And of course they don't have a website, so that's nice. Well, I tried. I found a really cheap local retired seamstress. Maybe there's a skilled granny near you. Oh, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I feel like hemming clothes that were like $8 off the internet, just, it doesn't make sense to me, you know? Maybe if it was something nice, I would hem it, but like, the clothes that I'm talking about are ill-fitting, are typically off of the internet. What's wrong with the top? There isn't anything wrong with my top. It's just from a place that doesn't exist anymore. Isn't that slightly interesting? It's got little skeletons on it. Look at them. Look at them go. They like are dancing? I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you forgot. Just like Kmart. Rip Kmart. I thought I saw a Kmart the other day. Am I tripping? Do Kmart still exist in some places? Because I was in Sears. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. There's a Sears. Are there any Kmarts left in the US? Yes, there's one Kmart store in Miami, Florida. That's it. But it is a convenience store. It's not a big box Kmart. That's so sad. Oh my god, where's the last full-size Kmart? Oh, they closed it. Oh, rip. Oh, brother, rip. That sucks. Oh well. Anyway, nothing like Skelebone outfits. I agree. Anyway, that was fun. You want to talk about how everything from our childhood and our life and our generation and our era will fade away? It'd be bullet points in a textbook. You guys like that? I'm still upset about Toys R Us closing. Love that store. Didn't they bring that store back? Yes, Toys R Us. I think they brought that store back. I could be wrong. Toys R Us, ToysRUs.com, official Toys R Us store. Find a store, see? Hold on. I'm cooking. 1 second. There's still some stores. I think they got rebought, and that's why there's stores. Look at how many stores those are. Look at that. Wowzers. Wowee. God damn. There are still stores. I don't know if there are any in this side of the world. Anything? No? Was it just an American company anyway? Because they kind of didn't open anywhere else. Imagine if after death you saw a number of people knew about you, remembered you, and you spent the afterlife watching the number slowly dwindle down to the inevitable 0. Jesus fucking Christ. I hope it's not that. Holy fuck. See, and this is why I'm a streamer, guys. I want to get that number up as high as possible, you know? I'm not kidding, but I am. But I'm only like half kidding. There was this cool place called King's, and it had whatever you needed, no matter how weird. King. Was it like a Dollar Tree kind of thing, or? Honestly, I have come to terms with things being gone and replaced with worse knockoffs. Valid. So when you die, it's not that you died and you were forgotten, it's that you were replaced by a knockoff. I got it. Bet. Happy to give you a healthy dose of existential dread. Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for that. That's fucking horrible. Anyway, this is a conversation. Let's play some Dead by Daylight. I have something stuck in my eye, which is inconvenient. It'll make me look like I'm crying, though, so that's cool. With the conversation at hand, maybe we should be. I'm fine. Everything's okay. I'll try to forget that one when I'm trying to sleep tonight.
Later.
He's just gonna go for me again, isn't he? Tell me no. He's on me. I don't want this man. I love DVD, but I don't appreciate how much money is needed. I don't think that you need money. I think you can get a lot of the best perks and best characters for free in this game. You just have to actually play the game for it. I know, yes. You can play DVD without perks, you can. But also, you can get a lot of perks for free. And I mean, most of the good ones. Like, what does Yaoichi have? Sure, you have to pay money for Yaoichi, but like, empathetic connection? Why the fuck are we paying for that? You know what I mean? When like, empathy is free. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like all the original characters have better perks than the ones that you pay for. With the exception of killer licenses, I think. He has some dog shit perks as far as I know. Eerie shards are a hassle to farm, so I don't blame newer players. Yeah, they are making it cheaper though, I feel like. Coming from the console perspective, I mean, you need to buy the $20 game base and then online subscription. Well, you have to pay for an online subscription regardless of what multiplayer game you play. I think that's bullshit, but that's on PlayStation. That's not on Dead by Daylight. Non-licensed killer survivors can be bought with Eerie shards. Yes, exactly. I play on PC. Yeah. I think any multiplayer game is gonna make you pay for that. But that's a PlayStation Xbox fault. That's not Dead by Daylight's fault. If DBD became free to play in theory, you would be able to play without a membership. You don't, wait, what? You can hold on, sorry. You can play Fortnite without a membership to PlayStation Plus or whatever? Is that true? Wait. Is this for real? I don't play console, so I don't know these things. Can you play Fortnite without, or like Roblox and shit? You can play that without having a membership to the Xbox Game Pass or PlayStation Plus or whatever the hell it's called. The membership for online services. Yeah, that's true. Whoa, that's crazy. Purely because it's free? No, it's weird. See, that seems really weird to me. That sounds kind of backwards and weird, but okay. I think there's a reason, and the reason is cheaters. So, Dead by Daylight for a very long time, and it still kind of does if you're playing at high MMR. Dead by Daylight has a hacker problem, and it's really, really bad, actually. And I think maybe they were testing the free-to-play model when they gave the game away for free on Epic for one singular weekend. And then they saw what that did, and what that did is basically hackers buy Epic accounts because a ton of shady people, when they gave this game away for free, it was only free for like 2 days, by the way, or maybe a week. So many hackers and shit bought up a bunch of Epic accounts that just, they infinitely have titles of this game. And this was like 2.5 years ago. There's still just accounts out there that you can buy that are Epic accounts that are still cheaper than the normal game because they were free to play. So I think what happened is they tested that. They saw how many hackers that added, because what happens? Their account gets banned and then, oh, look at that, another account pops up. So they probably don't want to make this game free to play because they have too many hacker problems. They have too many people cheating. I remember that. Petition to make DBD free on console only. I don't think that would work. I think there would be an outrage. The thing that you guys have on console, you have a lot more free killers and survivors than we do on PC. You have way more characters than we do. Anyway, I remember that. Yeah, exactly. Weird. They just buy new accounts for cheap spoof. Yeah, that's so ass and backwards. Fuck modern gaming. Yeah, that's weird. Hey, but Josh, you know what that means? We could play Fortnite in the living room. Isn't that cool, babe? I didn't know that. It's very backwards though. That's fucking ass. Do you know why that pisses me off? Because it makes you blame the video game for it. You're blaming DBD and saying they should just be free to play so I don't need the membership. That's ass backwards. You shouldn't fucking need a membership for any of your video games. That's cooked, bro. You already pay for your internet. Why do you have to pay to use your internet you already pay for? Just get a PC, bro. That's all I'm thinking. Consoles are fucked. That's rude as hell that they make you do that. And then yeah, you just, I didn't know that about it, to be honest. I didn't know we could. PlayStation is a weekend where you didn't need any subscription access everything. How many weekends in a year do they do that? One? It's kind of just whatever. Is it actually true the console players get most of the good killers for free? I don't know about good, but they do get more. They do get more stuff. Hang on, let me double check. What is included in DBD console? Gold Edition, PlayStation 4. Let me just look this up. Dead by Daylight, PS4 and 5 games. Let me see. Okay, so $30, and it gets you what? This edition of DBD gives you roster to 7 killers: Trapper, Hillbilly, Wraith, Nurse, Hag, Huntress, and Doctor, and 9 survivors: Meg, Claudette, Jake, Dwight, Ace, Nia, Bill, Fang, and David. But this is the $30 one. But I don't think that you have an option to not buy the gold edition. I think this is the only edition you can buy, and then it gives you all this shit. I don't know why they do that, though. Because the base game is $20. They give you Hag and Doctor, which are not free to play. They also give you Fang and Bill. We only get Bill. We don't get Fang for free. And you get Ace for free. So, I don't know. The basics, yeah. This isn't the basics. The basics are only Trapper, Hillbilly, Wraith, and Nurse, and Huntress. Hag and Doctor are not included in the one that PC has. But it's only $20, not $30. So I'm not sure why they did that. I don't think you can buy them. I got it when it was free on PlayStation back in 2020. Yeah, I mean, they did do free weekends, and I think that's a reason why they don't do it free to play anymore, because there's so many fucking cheaters. Huntress is the only free killer on everything. Trapper and Hillbilly are free on everything. Trapper is literally Mr. DBD. Of course he's free. Yeah, that was weird. Somebody said Huntress was the only one that's free. I don't think that's true. Anyway, add an extra $9.99 per month. That is not Dead by Daylight's fault, like I said. You're blaming the game instead of your console. That is mushy console brain cooks, bro. You should absolutely be blaming your console for that. You should be outraged and write a letter to them. It's not Dead by Daylight's fault. Just because they let you play free-to-play ones for free, you should be able to play all of them for free. You know what PCs get to do? We get to play all ours for free. I'll say console beats out PC and not having to see the endgame chat. Yeah, but some people like the endgame chat. The fact that you don't have an option either way is sad. Do you play on PC? I do. Anyway, console expensive, good internet expensive, video games expensive, touch and grass, that's free. What a bad opinion. Touch and grass is not free. Every time I leave my house, I end up buying something. There are no third spaces where I can just sit there without somebody being like, can you please leave? You're loitering. Usually touching grass costs us way more. We live in a city and don't have a car. Exactly, yeah. Touching grass is not free. You buy something every time you leave the house, sounds like a skill issue? Well, no. How do you get places, Ashes? Do you have to put the keys in your ignition? That means you spent gas. Valid. Yeah. So for us, we have to get an Uber somewhere. So we could go and, like, window shop around a mall. We still have to get to the mall, you know? But we can go be mall rats. You still have to get to the mall unless you live in the mall, you know? Or live, like, walking distance to a mall, which I don't. You know what? I need to say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, I'm gonna head out. See you next time. Bye. Bye. Bye, YouTube.